This is an English pronunciation read-along video that was inspired by Joseph Song, who left a really kind comment on one of my other videos about my soft voice and my pronunciation. So this is for you, Joseph, or for anyone else who wants to learn and improve their English. So I found an article here on CNN.com, and what I would like to do is just read through this article and you can follow along with me. So this article is called "Meet the Illustrators Who Gave the Coronavirus Its Face." And there's the coronavirus. All right. The CDC's illustration of the novel coronavirus that caused COVID-19, the red spikes represent the proteins that allow the virus to attach itself to human cells. CNN. What started out as another project at work has turned into the face of a global pandemic. When medical illustrators Alyssa Ecker and Dan Higgins at the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention started working on an illustration of the novel coronavirus, little did they realize that it would be the image people around the country and the world would see every day during the pandemic. After the CDC's Emergency Operations Center was activated in late January, Ecker and Higgins were told they needed to get an image of the virus out to the public. They sprang into action immediately, starting by researching the structure of the virus and consulting with subject matter experts in the lab at CDC, Eckert said. Once they got that information, the illustrators turned to the protein databank on the web. The databank is a database of three-dimensional structural data of large biological molecules like proteins and nucleic acids. It's just an advertisement there. Using the research of the protein databank of the virus, we were then able to compile the necessary data to construct the viral structure into a 3D environment, Higgins said. We downloaded this data into visualization software, took the parts we needed, optimized them, then took them into 3D software. Using 3D software, they tested different lighting, materials, and colors. After choosing those effects, they gave the illustration a final polishing. Once approved by the CDC, the illustration was released to the public. The whole process took about a week. Alyssa Ecker, center in green sweater, that's her right there, and Dan Higgins, back row white polo shirt, I think that might be him right there in the white striped polo shirt. Created the coronavirus. Illustration for the CDC. One of the key things Ecker and Higgins had to keep in mind was to use colors that would communicate the gravity of the situation to the public. We didn't want it to be too playful, but we didn't want it to be scary either. We also wanted the structure to have a realistic feel to it, Eckert said. Besides making sure the image was realistic, they needed to ensure the public would understand that coronavirus is affecting everyone's communities. In short, they had to bring it to life. Creating it with lifelike textures that make you feel like you can touch it brings it closer to reality. It is a way to take something complex and abstract and make it tangible. We gave the virus a face. They both chimed in. And I'm going to stop right there for now. Thank you for watching.